Yo, what up, what up? It's me again, Mike Cardi, Mike Card TV, coming right back at you today on Motivational Monday. I just wanted to do a video that's kind of a little bit different from what I normally talk about, which is normally about business and entrepreneurship and stuff. So today we're going to get into kind of healthy things or whatever. So I got my stethoscope, just got off from third shift work. I'm a nurse if you didn't know already. So let's get into a couple of things that can help us out. And we're going to start with this topic today of high blood pressure. Okay, so boom. So as we know, high blood pressure is whenever the heart is having to pump extra forcefully to push fluids around the bodies and through the vessels throughout the body. So therefore, that's in a layman's term situation. Therefore, what we can say is, in the technical term, anything that's over a 139 over as a systolic and a diastolic of 90, we can call hypertensive or high blood pressure. So it's pretty much when you have that on a consistent basis, when the doctors pretty much lead to that. And like I say, I pretty much told you before, lifestyle, the way you live pretty much affects, and what you eat and the things you do affect your blood pressure. So as we do know, it can lead to stroke. It can also lead to myocardial infarction, or better known as heart attack. It can also lead to cardiovascular disease and everything. So, this is something that we really want to talk about today, and we really want to make these lifestyle changes, because as the food industry is getting to where they are putting more and more chemicals and things and more salts and stuff into our foods that we ingest, it is pretty much leading us into a higher risk factor of having high blood pressure. I'm sorry, I can't even talk right now. So here we go. Number one thing that we can do in our top five, is to start to exercise more on a regularly basis. So you pretty much want to do at least 30 minutes to an hours of worth of hard workout, exercise and everything. So whenever you get that, it's going to pretty much increase the heart rate and everything, and cause the heart to be able to contract a whole lot stronger and everything. Therefore, it's going to dilate the blood vessels and everything with you exerting that energy, and it's going to cause your blood pressure and stuff to be low. Also, it's going to take us into number two. It's going to start you to the weight loss process as well. We all can take a little bit off the top or whatever. We know that the BMI for people is based off of your age, weight, and height and everything, and most people are pretty much over their BMI. It may be even by a little bit, and some people by a lot of it, but pretty much we want to tackle that. And so by exercising regularly, we can be able to get our BMI down and everything, and also we'll be able to lose weight, but you have to make those changes. Also, you have to make a change in the diet that you have. You want to have a more low sodium diet, to where you are pretty much using salt substitutes, like Accent, or Mrs. Dash, or they even have pink Himalayan sea salt and everything. And pretty much check your package labels, because a lot of these foods are really high in sodium, especially when it comes to junk foods like your little pack of crackers and stuff, nabs, as the country folk call it, and everything, especially Lay's and all these, different types of tortilla chips and different types of Doritos. They have a lot of sodium content in it, and therefore it can really increase your blood pressure without you even really knowing it. And it could be for a short amount of time. You may already be healthy or whatever, but how long can your body sustain that, and how long can you go with just continue to put junk into your body and everything. So we have to be more, cognizant of the things that we're putting inside of us. And I gave you a couple of alternatives, like I said, Miss Dash, pink Himalayan sea salt. You can use Accent, or you can just use natural herbs and stuff to pretty much season your foods and everything. And that's one thing I've actually been doing here lately, is been using a lot of vegetables and like herbs, and like I said, Miss Dash and everything, and just trying to be more health conscious, because I know that if I don't have health, I don't have anything. If you're not sitting here in a good condition where you're able to get up and function properly, you're not going to be any good to anybody. There's nothing worse than being, on your sick bed or anything like that, because you broken down. You really can't do anything. You're not functional. You're not even a help to yourself. So therefore, we want to make these necessary strides to to change our diet and to change the way that we start doing things and all that. Also, if you're a smoker, you want to quit smoking, and quit the nicotine and all that, because it's not going to do anything with the caffeine. It's about 30, 40 different things they put all into that one little 3.5-inch cigarette. I hope you all know that. And it's just a variety of stuff, and it's all the things that we crave. Chocolate, it's just a variety of stuff. Like I said, I don't even want to go down the list. Please look it up and everything. But smoking will definitely, if you are a smoker, I realize that a lot of people have kind of given up that habit, but I know some people that's still struggling. I used to be a smoker. I quit it, so, kudos to me and anybody else that has quit, and those that are smoking, please don't feel slighted. You have the willpower to do that also. So another thing we want to talk about is reducing your caffeine intake, which is really like the sodas, the coffees, the teas and stuff. Or if you are drinking those things, you want to make sure it's decaffeinated. So think about that whenever you're getting, because we don't realize we mix a lot of, soda, we drink a lot of coffee to get the day started and stuff, the teas and all this stuff has caffeine in it, and it has a known factor to really, elevate our blood pressure as well, So reduce your caffeine intake as well. And also you want to make sure that you reduce your alcohol intake as well, because if you are a drinker, whether that be a social drinker or your everyday drinker where you just want to, have your drink or whatever, you want to reduce that, because that has a correlation too with your blood pressure as well. So think about those things whenever we're out here really taking in, a lot of the foods, and we want to start switching up our diet. We want to start running and getting that exercise, or even riding a bike, or, it could be you're doing something in your living room or whatever. You don't have to have a gym club membership, or you can always use nature to be your inspiration as well for a workout, or yoga. People are getting into that. So anything to help you sweat and everything and increase that heart rate or whatever, that would be a good thing for you as well. Also, a hidden gem that a lot of people don't really know about is garlic. Garlic is really good. A raw garlic. Yeah, you're gonna be smelling stank or whatever, but garlic is a really good natural food and herb also to help the vasodilation of the blood vessels. Therefore, the blood can flow a lot more freely, and be able to you'll be able to lower the blood pressure that way. Can talk for a second. Sorry about that. Also, for those that don't know, if you're over the age of 25, please take you at least a baby aspirin, 81 milligrams a day, to prevent arteriosclerosis. And that's pretty much the hardening of the arteries, because after age 25 you pretty much put yourself at risk for being more at risk for having heart attacks. That's why a lot of young people are having heart attacks and stuff, and people are dying at a young age and stroking out and stuff because of the hardening of the arteries and the foods that we eat, and the fatty foods and everything. So, even if you're taking a lot of fatty foods too, you want to decrease that, because it's also going to be something that's going to cake up in your arteries and vessels and stuff, and pretty much make that blood hard to go through. So the heart is going to have to pump and try and push it through, and one day it may come to a complete blockage. You may end up stroking out or having a heart attack or something like that, and we definitely don't want that to happen. So like I say, people, this is just a little health tip on Motivational Monday. Just remember that if you don't have your health, you don't have anything, and you're not a good or nothing to anybody, or not even yourself or whatever, because nobody's any good being up in a hospital bed or on your sick bed or having to take a bunch of medication and stuff. And who wants to take pills and stuff whenever Mother Nature has given us everything that we need, and all we have to do is just take the necessary steps to be able to carry out a better lifestyle, so that we can live healthier, and also we can maintain our businesses and go about making more money, and all that good stuff. So hope you all have a great and blessed day. We're gonna get to this thing tomorrow on Talk About It Tuesday. Yes, I don't know what we're gonna get into, but I'm gonna drum up some stuff. We're gonna get into the Shumpers probably. We're probably gonna get into this new show with Genuine on it and everything, and probably love and hip hop too. So y'all stay tuned for that. I don't think the people's having the Queen's Court or nothing like that, but yeah, we gonna get into it. Stay tuned to Mike Card TV, and please, if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. You'll see my face pop up pretty soon. And then, you know, if not, it's always in the dang on right hand corner of your screen. So like I say, subscribe, people, subscribe. I love all my subscribers that I have already, and I will continue to bring you great content. You all have a blessed and safe Monday, and I will talk to you all later. Love you all. Bye.